great holiday traditions in the NFL. Football and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And off we go from Texas. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30. First and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. He gets 3. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. right back to the air following that pick six. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
He'll drop to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing third and 14, they pick it up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And in motion is Brown. Hurts will try it again. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Again, Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
All run play. This is Hill. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. Here's Hill. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Intercepted. A big hole. Inside the 20. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out to a 21-3 advantage. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's caught. It's Will Shipley. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Off the play fake, Hurts. This is caught at the 2. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 18 yards on the pickup there and a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Barkley, powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And the Cowboys will take over possession here at the 44.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on second down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number two.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the Eagles' 49-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain. 2 yards. It's second down.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a run on 1st down. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Man in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's got his man. It's Smith. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it. Short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Man in motion is Brown. Fourth down, here's Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Back to throw. And this will be knocked down. Incomplete. Penalty flag down. In the backfield, usually a sign of a hold. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts to the air on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And in motion is Brown. On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
First down, Eagles.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
This drive will start on the ground. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here we go. One final play. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy.